for joining the channel, Scott's Garage HTX. Don't forget the HTX. Well, the wife got bucked off her horse, and I figured that's an excellent time for me to buy a bike. And I bought the wrong bike. See, I probably want to go on a bunch of trails and such, and I got the SX instead of the XC. It'll be fine. I also know there's much more experienced reviews and knowledgeable reviews from knowledgeable people out there that have been riding bikes for a long, long time and know what they're doing than what I have to offer. But once again, Scott's Garage HTX can offer you a perspective from somebody who has no idea what they're doing. What's my first impressions of the bike? Well, it terrifies me actually. It's high off the ground, it's loud, it's powerful, but we can get into that later. Actually, there's a couple things I need to do before I get started. I need to get the fuel out of this tank because they put 93 octane pump gas in this tank, and I know this thing needs to take 95. So I bought some 110 race fuel from the dealership that I got it from, and I'm going to switch that around. In the future, I can just use my 98 leaded fuel from the cart. And that'll help me because I can buy all the fuel from the same place. I don't need to go to 110. The 98 octane will work just fine. And I will use the orange fuel tank for the KTM and a white tank over there for my cart. So I can separate those out. Because this thing takes a different fuel mixture than anything else I've ever seen. It takes a 60-to-1 fuel mixture. I believe that's 60 parts fuel, 1 part oil, which is either lean or rich. I don't know how you want to look at that, but I've never seen one that takes 60. That's what? 128 fluid ounces in a US gallon. Divide that by 60, that's 2.1 something. Times that by 5, because that's a 5-gallon gas tank right there, a gas can. That's 10.6 something. Pretty close. So that's the fuel mixture I need to get in there. That's the first thing I want to do. And then I'm just going to get, there's an empty field beside my shop. And I am just going to ride around that field for a little bit and sink in the suspension a little bit, let it settle. And then I need to tune the suspension to my weight. These things show up to be about 175 to 187, 190 pound rider. Well, yeah, you can guess I'm not that. So the idea today is, one, not end up on Dan Fireman YouTube channel, and just get a little bit of time around on here in the field, get the suspension to settle a little bit. I might need to get a couple hours in that. After 1 hour, you need to do the service on this bike, drain the oil, maybe even take off the cover here so you make sure there's no metal inside that. They have a maintenance schedule, and we'll get to that as well. But today is just getting a little bit familiar with the bike and so on.
Monster. I mean, it's 100% of the standard mode, which is nice because why would you want to pay for 2 modes and they'd be 10% of each other? I get that, but holy cow. That's something else. Both of them will be like slaps in the face. When you tell your girlfriend you want to see other people. Advanced mode is like when you tell your girlfriend you want to see other people and you're already sleeping with their sister. Trust me, those are 2 different slaps. I'll put this down to standard mode again. Yeah. Definitely pretty cool and pretty fun, but I gotta get used to this. Jump on the track here in a minute, but I'm going to I'll get some camera shots if I can, but I'm going to put my vest on the kids out there in the track. Yeah. Yep.
So to sum it up, I've got a 300 SX, probably 60 horsepower motor with about 20 minutes experience on the motorbike. So I might as well just go on the GP course and see how I can do, right? It'll be fine. Thanks. Wish me luck. What do you think?
Huh?
Got to look okay out there?
Yeah. You got a few times where you were coughing.
Oh yeah. More than, at least I didn't go down this time.
That's what I said when you went in. I said you didn't fall.
Shoot, man. Okay. So remember I said I think I bought the wrong bike? I'm not so sure after being on that track because that was fun. Once I got used to it, and it's a hard track today apparently because it's really, really deep. It's been raining for days. Anyway, they say it's like a highway when it's not like that, so it's not as technical. Today it's pretty technical, and you know, I don't have any experience in that, but that was really, really fun. You can see I did do a little bit to the bike, but if I can't do both with this, then I don't know. I'm going to try to make this into both a trail and a track bike. We'll see. And if I can't, well, maybe I'll get me another trail bike or something. I don't know. We'll just find out. You guys keep on keeping on, and we'll catch you next time.